Welcome to Crawl or No Crawl. This is Carolyn Holzman. Today is November 6th, and I am in my other office today. I had to work on my slides for the presentation next week at SEO Rockstars, so if you're looking for cutting-edge tested SEO, you really need to be following Dory Friends at SEO Rockstars. Sometimes she has recordings that she makes available, but the good stuff's going to be there in person. All right, now, as you all know, this is a project where I daily look at indexation results by publishing a test page. And I do that 3 times a week, and there's 2 keywords on every test page. One is in simple HTML, which tests for general rendering of the HTML. And the second one is wrapped in JavaScript to test for the second pass, or the complex rendering, so to see that rendering is working. Now, you're looking at the indexation log. It's where dates, times, and updates are noted. And this is a free resource. You can find it on American Way Media. Search for, or you can just search for Google Index Detector. It's the top result. So, has any new content been indexed? Now, 4 days this week, content that had never been indexed was findable by both keywords, simple and JavaScript. And so on your end, you should have seen more movement in your new content getting findable if you are using the Google Indexing API. Now, I know others like to use more than one service, but when Google is in good condition, this works. I'm too cheap because if Google's API isn't taken in new content, I guarandamn-tee you neither are the other indexers. So these past 2 days, nothing new. Now, I have spoken about the path to indexing, what it looks like. You know, we request, this is through Google's Indexing API, and we record a crawl of at least one bot in the server logs. Oftentimes it's 2. It's usually one non-Chrome bot and a Chrome bot. Those are the ones that make pictures. And then in Search Console, the page shows as indexed, but it's not findable by its keyword yet. And then the content goes through the additional rendering pass and then goes through the serving system, where afterwards it can be found if you search by the URL in quotes, and then ultimately and finally when it's findable by its keywords. Now, the pattern did not hold up on the Search Console coverage update. I was expecting one 2 days ago. And all of our Search Consoles update at the same time. So likely, if you look into yours, unless they updated this afternoon, you're going to still see 10/31/22. Likely this will update tonight, but we'll see. So let's look at the bots, because we have something new. All right. So you guessed it. If I say we have a new bot, usually it's mobile. So like the first new Chrome build bot is always mobile, and we haven't had a new one in a while, and they're going to test it for a few days, crawling against mobile 17 and 18. Now, I also have hosting in the EU, and I wanted to check to see if the new bot was crawling over the pond, and it does appear that they are as of today's log so far. So, also, I just want to let you know, in the past week, I've started a separate indexing test system, and based on what I know about bots, well, let's just say that I am pleased. Stay tuned. Subscribe, post any comments or questions about what you're seeing currently in the comments. Last week's Confessions of an SEO podcast show was all about mass sites with local intent. Now, I work in these types of environments all day, every day, and we know kind of why they don't work out of the box like they used to. Also, I will be offering the Forensic SEO training again early 2023, starting on January 19th. That's a Thursday, and so for 4 Thursdays in a row, I'll be teaching that course. If you're interested in getting a heads up, go to forensicseotraining.com, use the form, and ask to get on the early bird list. All right, thanks so much. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow.